Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So I've literally just got in from work and I am on Eurovision patrol. So they're just all coming out, like Latvia, Luxembourg, but I just need to go back. And so as a result, I need to catch up with what has happened in Croatia. So the songs for Dora 2024 are now out. There's like 24 of them or something crazy like that. So I would normally have decaf coffee at this point, but I've gone for caffeine to the max. I planned for this marathon. I've even got snacks. Got light feta cheese with olives, just for a blood sugar level. I'm doing this in my work shirt, no time to change. So context, before I look at this, again, because I'm on Twitter, like as a result, it's an avenue for people just to voice their opinions. So I do obviously get a general consensus of feeling among Eurovision fans. And it would seem that, yeah, I haven't seen lots of people crazy or talking positively about Dora's selection. And I think, you know, there was this kind of feeling the year before and the year before that, like last year, 2023, I mean, I had personal investment in 2023, right? I kind of professed openly that I was friends with two of the three songwriters from Harmonia Dissonance who came second, but also I was objective and said that my favourite last year was The Splitters, Lost and Found. I did find spots of magic last year, and actually, strangely enough, one of the songs that really just continued after Eurovision 2023, and I still listen to, is Bye Bye Blonde from last year. I actually really like that song. Yes, so I mean, look, it hasn't escaped me that there's already been some drama in and around Dora in regards to an artist that pulled out, Zaza, which Amma the Balkan guy was familiar with, and he was super excited about her entry. She's pulled out. We know, or I now know, that Baby Lasagna's in, and a lot of people are saying that song's so amazing. How did it not make it? Why was it only a backup? Which kind of goes back to a couple of people's reservations. You know, I don't want to break confidence with people that I speak to, but I've spoken to some songwriters that come from Croatia and have submitted songs in Croatia, and the decisions of the people selecting the songs are baffling. You won't need to go far on my channel. I don't want to name names. I dedicated a video to one particular one who basically says that they are now not even considered by the Croatian broadcaster. And I've had songwriters who have been successful in previous years who've sent me other songs that they've sent in other years that were so good that didn't even make it. So, I mean, I'm going to be on the kind of critical fence of who's selecting these songs and how are they selected. But yeah, I'm doing that because as a result, my expectations of Dora 2024 are lower. And as a result, anything and everything could go up in my estimation. So like I said, I'm strapped in. I have caffeine. I have snacks. I have pen. I have a pen. Oh, I've upgraded my pen. I did this one yesterday and the pen got more attention than what I said. And so as a result, I've stolen another one. When I say stolen, I've borrowed from work. A blue one. Blue's in the Croatian flag, right? Okay, so let's get on with looking at all of these songs. And I'm sure there are dots of magic in here, he says. Okay, so we're starting with Alen, Đuras. I'm just using the HRT playlist on YouTube. There's no order to this. Okay. That's loud. I like this one. I wasn't expecting a song sounding like this in Dora. This is a pleasant surprise. I think this is good. I mean, safe. Inoffensive. I do like this string instrument in the interlude. It's alright. I like that song. It's inoffensive. Oh, hold on a minute. I need a break before let through. Okay, 7.6. Let 3. Okay, so I don't know whether because of the Let 3 experience and following their journey last year, my ears are more susceptible to their sounds. I remember listening to their song last year and I was like, I'm confused more than anything. So I don't know whether I'm just now used to their sound, but the first 30 seconds, I prefer this to last year's song. But my only reservation, isn't there a computerized effect on his voice? I mean, I can already hear him sing it without the computerized effect and it's fine anyway. But I'm assuming they're not going to be able to replicate that live on stage in Dora, that computerized effect. I already know I'll have at least 10 comments telling me that I need to know the lyrics to understand the song and the meaning of the song and the importance of the song. That's fine, that's valid. Unfortunately, YouTube's not giving that to me. Song does go on. It was alright. It was alright. For me, I have no issue with returning artists. I'm pro returning artists. I would give it a year. I would give it a year. On first listen alone, I do prefer that to last year's song. So, if that means anything. Noelle. It was alright. Just feels a bit like a generic pop song, right? Oh, I gave Let 3. I'm going to give Let 3 7.4. I'm going to be a bit more positive. I'm going to give that one 7.2. Right, Boris. Boris, what have you got for us? I'm starting to quite like this one. Boris, I've done you a disservice. I think you're my favourite song so far. This way. Oh, it's a bit of an earworm, isn't it? Can we talk it over? I'm going to give that one, let's go higher, Shane. Let's be positive. 8. Right, Natalie. Oh, we have a visual of the artist. Oh. It's a shake-up of production. Oh. High note. I find this song very confusing. I want to give it the same mark as Noelle, but I think that's a cop-out. I seriously think when I was listening to Noelle's song, I was like, I can hear the potential for that performed to be sexy and sassy, which I will be totally here for. I'm going to give that 7.1. I gave Noelle 7.2. Noelle's winning it. Pavel. Schlager. ABBA. I already love it. Okay. It sounds very Schlager. I'm just itching for it to get to the chorus. I feel I was missold in that introduction. That intro, I was like, I'm going to love this. And the song's just plodding along. The thing about Schlager is you have that kind of like addictive hook in the chorus. I didn't necessarily get it from that chorus. The thing is, I'm fighting for it. I want to really like it. I don't want it to end. There's been other ones I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the next one. That was all right. Honestly, I'm looking at Let 3 and it's gone from 7.3 to 7.4. I'm going to raise it to 7.5 and I'm going to give that one 7.4. So that puts Boris still first, Alen in second, Let 3 in third. It's different. Marcella. It's alright. I'm enjoying the melody on this chorus. It's me through the night. Got the melody down. Right. You've put me in a conundrum. It's not as good as my boy Boris. I think it's just as good as song 1, right? Alen? I'm calling him Alen. Okay. I'm going to put that joint second, 7.6. Right. Erna. Does Dora need 24 songs? It was like Malta last year. It's just like, do you need that many songs? I don't know whether the caffeine's kicked in, but I'm starting to dig this one. I'm captivated. She's put me under a spell. You feel like her soul is coming through this one, and as a result, I'm attached somewhat to How Do You Love Me. I think this is alright, actually. Actually, this is quite good. I like that song. I was way too harsh at the beginning of that song. I'm going to give that 7.9. Boris is number 8. He's 8 out of 10, and he's my number 1. Take that as you will. How many songs am I through? 2, 4, 6, 8. My top 2 are Boris and Erna. I've got a funny feeling that's not shared by anybody. This is cute. This is the first song. Let's put Let 3 as a wild card, as we all did last year. Of all the songs that I've heard so far, this is the only song so far that I thought, if this goes to Eurovision, this could do all right. This is very good. That is the only song so far that I can see doing well at Eurovision. You know how crying is therapeutic, right? So now and again, I'll schedule that in on a Saturday night with a bottle of wine and put on some songs to kind of, promote and encourage the tear work. That's the sort of song that I would put on. The sort of sound that would get me going. I really like that song. That's my favourite song so far. I'm going to give that one an 8.4. These numbers don't correlate to any objective criteria. These are just numbers. I'm like 8.4. That was very good. Right, Lana. More camera work, more eye to the camera, which worked with Erna. I was captivated. I'm not a huge fan of these kind of mid-tempo songs. It's a tempo thing. I've never kind of got on board with this sort of tempo. What was it? Circles, North Macedonia, a few years back when it was in Turin. Same sort of deal. I don't tend to tap in or engage with these kind of mid-tempo-y songs. But I mean, in comparison to a lot of the other kind of predictable, paint-by-numbers, manufactured pop, this sounds a bit more authentic, a bit more original. But yeah, it's not my sort of sound. I respect the sound, if that means anything. Like, I'm not sitting here, I'm acknowledging there's going to be people out there that are going to really tap into that. It's just not for me. So much so it's my least favourite so far. I'm going to give that a 6.8. James Knight. This song intrigues me. I'm enjoying it. I'm not wowed. It's alright. I'm already envisaging potentially what this will look like in regards to the sound of both the vocals, but the sound of the production. And it does intrigue me. I mean, this intrigues me, but on first listen, it's alright. I respect what this song's trying to do in regards to the sound. I think I preferred MARCELA more, and that was 7.6, and I've got Let 3 on, and I've got Alen on 7.6, and I've got Let 3 on 7.5, and I've got Pavel on 7.4. That was better than Pavel. I'll have to put that tied with Let 3 with 7.5 at this moment in time. Oh, now someone told me how to pronounce this name. Oh, and I've not remembered. No, I've already said it wrong. Sorry. Hoping the song does something in a second. Oh, it did. Pleasant surprise. I don't know whether it's a good or bad sign. That verse took way too long to get into that chorus. That chorus has got a decent melody on it. But my favourite part of this song so far is his instrumental. I don't know. I don't think that bodes well. I normally like me a ballad from the Balkans, I'm not going to lie. It's the only one so far that has even come close to what I perceive to sound like a Balkan ballad. It's not hitting through at all. I like this chorus though. It's the verses. There are parts of this song which I'm totally loving. Oh, I'm perplexed now. That's the one song so far that really has baffled me. I'm going to remember that song more than others because of that chorus and that instrumental. Well, let's put that with Pavel, 7.4. These are bung together. But what is clear? Vinko, number 1. Boris, number 2. And my girl Erna, number 3. Right. Barbara. Oh, this is a bit more spunky. I just think with Dora, less is more. But I mean, you do need to shove in something like this just to shake things up in regards to offering voters a different sound, right? It's just not a sound that I jive with. It's just not even an evident melody for a guy that loves a melody to tap onto. Okay, so I'm going to give that one a 6.5. That one's my least favourite so far. That's the thing. If you go different, it divides opinion. But dividing opinion can be good. But yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the divide. Right, I've got strings. 10. What's this, Lara? I remain optimistic. Still remaining optimistic. Look, I'm not a musical producer. I'm not qualified to make these sort of statements, but it really does sound like this production. It just sounds like a demo. Like, I'm kind of digging it, but like I'm already asking for a revamp. I am disconnected to this song somewhat because I do feel the production could be better. I literally have no idea what the chorus is in this song. I feel this song, there is something pretty decent there. This song's confusing me. I think fundamentally I do kind of like it. I'm going to give that a 7.3. Like, Noelle's production was better. That song, there is some... No, put it Shane, 7.2. Same as Noelle. I'm not going to act surprised. I did see when I looked at Wikipedia, they were back. High Hopes. They were my favourite last year. So, what have they got? Splitters, I'm rooting for you. I like this one. I am biased. My whole body is rooting for the Splitters. It's got that kind of anthemic vibe, right? this is good. I mean, I was a lonely voice last year rooting for the Splitters, but I'm optimistic of the human race this year to think like me. Okay, I'm going to put that equal with Erna, 7.9. So that goes in as my joint third place. Right, I need a Dora break. I need a Dora break. Right, let's keep going with the Dora marathon. Misha. Some of these lyrics are a choice. I'm loving these visuals though. It's alright. I'm obsessed with these visuals though. This is alright. Inoffensive. Okay. Right. Marcella is my Marcella. Marcella. I'm gonna go Marcella. Is my benchmark of a song that I would say, yeah, I would want to listen to that again tomorrow. Pavel 7.4. You like Pavel though, Shane. Right, I'll put that as 7.3. 7.3 for Misha. One day. The mirror's gonna boom. Right. E.T. I'm not normally a huge fan of dancey numbers, but after all of these songs, I almost need this. This is like my adrenaline. Yes. I'm even talking rubbish. Got Dora fatigue. I'm smiling. I like it. I really like it. Thank God. This is what I needed. This is, yeah, the adrenalina that I needed. Yes, this couldn't have come sooner enough. I mean, this is obviously Shane fodder, so... This song makes me very happy. If I can give any other person advice if they're listening to all Dora songs, plant this somewhere in the middle. And it's the boost or the bustier that you need to kind of, yeah, get to the end. Dora 24 is a marathon. Dora generally is a marathon. So this is the, the Lucas age you need. Love. Okay, but however, I have to also understand that I've got Virko in 8.4. I'm going to put that as 8.3. That's my second favourite. That's probably my first. Right. Lou. I'm on a high now. That's put me in a good mood. Which is good for you, Lou. Very understated. Okay, I get what the song's trying to do in regards to sound-wise. I guess I get that it's going for that ethereal feel. I love the production. The production is probably one of my favourite that I've heard so far. There's not enough in this song at the moment that's grabbed me. I wanted to be grabbed. Probably one of those songs where actually when you see it performed, it draws you in. If it's performed in a kind of artsy way. But, yeah, the song itself, I had high expectations at the beginning, and yeah. I know a certain group of people that will lap this up. I'm not one of them. Okay, I respect what the song is trying to do. I genuinely do. It's just, there wasn't enough in there for my ears. Let's just say that. I'm going to give that a 7. Okay, so I'm assuming that there's some hype around this because I've seen other YouTubers react solely to this song rather than others. And moreover, I've seen Wee Wee Blogs seems to, I don't know how this has worked out. They've done an interview with Baby Lasagna. So this is already out there in the universe as a thing, but I've not heard it yet. I think the question mark over this song is the fact that it was a reserve song and now we've heard it, how this was not selected above other songs that made it through. I already have that question 13 seconds in. Okay. I was expecting to hear something like revolutionary and like spellbinding. The fact that, like I said, other YouTubers have solely focused on this song to kind of hone in on. I already know 1 minute, 20 seconds in, it's probably not going to be in my top 5. It is better than a lot of these songs just because it's upbeat. It sounds different. Even the production sounds like, yeah, current, fresh, expensive, and all of that jazz. I don't see the hype. Okay, I take it back. So it is tapping into a jovial feel, right? It is supposed to be like not a jokey song, but it's aware that it's playing on funny lyrics, right? This bit is the earworm. It does baffle me this was not selected first time round. This is more instantaneous than 60% of the songs that I've heard. You can even hear in the production, this sounds a lot more expensive than a lot of these songs. Okay, I take back a lot of what I said about not being wowed. In comparison, it is one of the better songs. Actually, that picked up hugely at the end of that. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm going to put that at a 7.8, which means I need to work out what is going on here. So who's my current number 1? Oh, yeah. Vinko. My 2 is E2. My 3 is my boy Boris. My 4 is Joint Splitters and my girl Erna, which then does put Baby Lasagna. Great name. 5th. Huh. So it is in my top 5 at currently. Okay. Yeah, that should have been picked originally. Right, Vatra. This has potential. If you sound like Amy McDonald, you've got my heart already. Just live up to Amy McDonald. Big shoes. I quite like this. I really like this one. This is more my sound. Like, I understand people will love Baby Lasagna, but this is more me. For me, it's the beat. This is a very good song, in my opinion. This is one of my favourites, which in a long line of songs. And it's holding off the Dora fatigue. I really like this one. There are little diamonds in Dora, see? I would love to say I never doubted that, but it's been a journey. That was a 2 minute and 56 second delight. Right, I'm going to put that 8.2, which puts it in 3rd. So that's changed things. So Boris has been kicked down to 4th. I like that song, and moreover, the feel and vibe of that song. I think that song, it's not a Eurovision winner by any stretch of the imagination, but that has a song that could potentially have pan appeal. So yeah, thinking about Eurovision. Right, Stephanie. I have 4 more songs to go. Stephanie's delivering high fashion. I had my reservations in the verse, but that seemed to pick up quite significantly in the chorus. It's an uplifting song. I mean, I have no idea what she's singing about, but the feel and vibe of the song is uplifting. Oh, find the note. Do you know what? This probably is my favourite take Erna out solo female song. Do you know what? By the end, I really enjoyed that. I don't know, it's also because my body can see the finish line. So it's perked up. Yeah. No, on a serious note, looking at that on its own accord, are people going to go crazy? I gave Baby Lasagna 7.8. I completely understand the response in the sense of me liking it. People were like, eh. But there's something quite uplifting and there's something quite decent on that chorus. I quite liked it. I actually preferred it to Baby Lasagna. I'm going to put that as 7.9. Maybe I'm going delirious. Who knows? Personally, I liked it. I enjoyed it because I didn't want it to finish. And when it finished, I was like, always a good indicator. Right. Ewan? We'll go with Ewan. This has potential. A lot of potential. This is nice. Okay, so I know obviously people are like, oh, just because it's in a Balkan language doesn't make it a Balkan ballad. I think there's elements of this song that sound similar to songs that I know people call Balkan ballads. I would say this is my favourite Balkan ballad. It's not like it's got much competition. This is giving me the Balkan ballad that I wanted, that I've not heard up until now. Not saying that Balkan countries have to deliver that, but I love it. I think we've got a contender for Boris. Yeah, it's a Balkan ballad. Screw it. I'm labelling it that. I like this song. Mm-hmm. 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 There are some good songs in Dora. Obviously, you have to wade through quite a few to find them. But, like, there are some good songs. I mean, songs that I like. This being one of them. I like this song. I really like this song. I really like this song. What a beautiful voice. Very good for my ears. So I had ET at 8.3. So, and what I've got Vinko at 8.4. It's within that crew, that club. I'm going to do 8.2, but I had Vatra at 8.2. Let's put Vatra down to 8.1 and give that 8.2, so that puts it in my third place. There are some gems in here, hidden gems in Dora, which means that this evening in my work clothes, with my snacks, with my caffeine, with my breaks, with my tonic water, was all worth it. Right, Mario. Mario, things have stepped up in Dora. Don't ruin things. Oh, I'm not loving that water effect. So I'm going to start singing. Yes, now. Huh. Oh, don't be do. Doesn't be do. Oh, don't be do. This is alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I'm intrigued. It's kind of anthemic. I think this is one of the better songs in Dora. I think this song's alright. The more it goes, the more I'm like, I really like it. Okay, remember, MARCELA's my checkpoint. She's my girl to work out the songs that I would actively listen to again voluntarily. And I gave her a 7.6. I'm going to put that within that mix. I'm just going to put that 7.6 at the moment. I've just realised James Knight, 7.5. Right. I've decided I'm going to have to do a top 10 from all of this. I'm going to have to make sense of just all of this scribbles. Right. Are we near the end? We did it. There's one more. And it's Damir. Save the best till last? Question mark. I I do want his redemption. I do want him to step on the Eurovision stage after, obviously, the drama of 2020. We know this guy's got a beautiful voice. We know that he can sing live flawlessly and effortlessly. Does he have this? I didn't particularly like his song last year. It was a bit... It was a bit predictable, paint by numbers. I'm going to steal that phrase from Jordan Eurovision, my Eurovision T fellow. I love that phrase, paint by numbers. This is better than his song last year already. His voice is amazing. Production on this song is good. This is a good effort. I don't know if it's my favourite from Dora, but this is a good effort. And he has support in lots of different ways. This is a very good effort. He's going for the win. Right. I don't want to be controversial, but I preferred Ewan's song for my musical ears, but I think that's an amazing comeback. And like I said, for me, I think it's better than last year's. I have given Vatra 8.1. I'm going to put that 8.1 as well. Boris is 8. Yeah, that I preferred that to Boris. Boris is becoming a benchmark now. Right, I need to calculate my top 10. Okay, so I've done it. So in 10th place, 7.8 is Baby Lasagna, which don't know if that's going to go down well, but hey ho. 9 with 7.9 is Stephanie. 8, my boys the Splitters, with 7.9. 7, my girl Erna, that's still captivating me. I think you should put a spell on me, with 7.9. 6 is my boy Boris, with 8. 5 is Yatra, with 8.1. 4 is Damir, or Damir, with 8.1. 3 is Ewan, with 8.2. 2 is E.T. with 8.3. And then my number 1 is Vinko with 8.4. In all seriousness, not only is it my number 1, I do generally think out of all of these songs, if my opinion means anything, I mean, of course, feel free to send Let 3 and just, see how that goes. Or Baby Lasagna, I can see worlds where you might want to send those, but I just think Vinko has mass appeal. I think Vinko has mass appeal. So that's my number 1. But you know what? I made it. I made it to the end. And yeah, I started recording an hour and a half ago. That's amazing. So I need to edit this video and get it up on my channel. So let's see how much I can edit out. Will it help if I stop talking? So yeah, that's my top 10. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do click the notification button so you're informed if when I post videos. Let me know below which is your top 3, top 5, top 10, because it's probably going to be different than mine. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.